All right, so something about me that that people who've probably seen some of my videos don't know about me is I'm actually a massive Sonic fan. I grew up playing. I was the guy that tried to defend most of the Sonic games after Sonic '06 up until like I want to say uh what was the fucking Rise of Lyric. That's what it was. Up until like a Rise of Lyric. After Rise of Lyric, I was like, yeah, I give up on Sonic games. But no, I was the hardcore defender of Sonic games after Sonic '06. And I remember when I was a kid, I would watch Sonic X. Right, Sonic X was like my Sonic X was the show I was most hyped for when it came to like the Saturday morning cartoons. And to this day, I think the Metarex saga of Sonic X, that's like the last like I think 30 episodes of Sonic X. It's like the last 30 episodes of Sonic X. That arc was like heavily underrated. That arc, look, rewatching it when I grew up, because I watched it again when I was like 18, 19. I kind of like rewatched it because I was bored. I was bored one weekend and I wanted something. And I just thought of something to watch. So I rewatched that and I was like, that shit that went like it went to like some pretty dark places. I don't lie. Um, but yeah, I remember I watched Sonic X and then I watched Sonic Underground as well. I never read the Archie comics because when it comes to comic books, I feel like when it comes to comic books, you have to start when they first start serializing. Otherwise, you just have a backload of comics that they'll just can take forever to catch up with. So I never read the Archie comics, but I know and I've heard plenty of times that Archie Sonic is the most broken thing to ever exist in all of fiction. That's just all I've heard. But no, but we got the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 trailer, right? That was just me to explain how much of a Sonic fan I am. And I do know I have watched the first two movies, but I didn't watch them in theaters. I had to watch them online. Um but I will watch this in theaters because Shadow is my second favorite character in the whole Sonic series, in all the Sonic franchise. My number one is obviously Sonic. I call me basic and a vanilla liker. That's just how it is. But Sonic Shadow's my second favorite character. He was the fucking edge of Sonic, bro. Like he was like, I mean, people make the reference. He's the Vegeta to Sonic's Goku. It's just what it is. But honestly, I think Shadow as a character depth wise was better, just because he has such a dark story and it was more interesting. And but we got Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and I'm definitely gonna watch this. I'm so hyped for this movie. Like, you have no fucking clue. I'm actually gonna, I don't care if I have to go to the theater alone like a fucking loser. I'm gonna go and watch this fucking movie. Do not give a fuck. But I wanted to just make a video of the second trailer because I watched the first one and I was like, damn, why did I make a video of that? But I'm gonna make a video of this one because I'm genuinely like, goddamn. And I think Keanu Reeves, I think Keanu Reeves as Shadow was probably like the best person they could pick because I can't think of anyone else who could do Shadow. I mean, I think the voice actor of Shadow from like, hmm, because I'm trying to remember the four kids because I don't remember his name, but the four kids voice actor Shadow. I don't know if you, I mean, I don't know what his story is after Sonic X, so he could be dead for all I know. But I think I won't lie, I think the voice actor for the four kids version of Sonic X for Shadow was actually pretty decent. Who else? Definitely not Shadow the Hedgehog Shadow, like the '04 GameCube Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't think he would have been that good. But now I'm just thinking off the top of my head. I think Keanu Reeves was a pretty good choice. Chow Garden. Already hitting with the reference.
He does look like a Pokemon. Pika Pika.
Konichi, what? Get down!
Is that racist? Konichi, what? Is that racist?
Konichi, what? Get down!
It's time, Shadow. Finally, we will have.
That's such a sick ass shot.
But what good is a dastardly plot if you can't conspire with family?
There's two.
So here's my question, right? Because I know this is supposed to be an adaptation of Sonic Adventure 2, right? Where Gerald Robotnik is basically trying to destroy Earth because they killed Maria, or a gun killed Maria. Here's my question. Because in the original Adventure 2, Eggman actually goes against his father because he was like, hey, or not father, Eggman actually goes against his grandfather and teams up with Sonic because Eggman is like, hey, you know, maybe it's not a good idea to destroy the planet that we live on. But, you know, yeah, but I guess they're working together here. But I don't know. That's just my thought. Like, I don't know how, like, it's going to go. Like, is Sonic going to fight both of them? Because I feel like Eggman has to change. Eggman kind of bounces back and forth between helping Sonic and all that. They have like this rivalry, but like anyway, the point is that like Eggman ultimately goes against Gerald, so as well as Shadow. So I'm curious about how they're gonna do that in this movie.
Eggman now.
Double your villains, double your fun.
Any last words?
Bro, he is so cool.
Nice magic marble.
The movie
Real
looks actually
scary.
so good.
That actually is real scary. Trick shot. Tom, Maddie, we need your help on a super. Knuckles, do you mind?
Oh, excuse me.
Tom, Maddie, we need your help on a super dangerous top secret mission.
When?
I like that zoom
Are
in.
you ready?
No way, they're actually working for Gunn.
All right, boys, try and keep up.
Come on, Granddaddy-O.
Was that a Sonic Heroes reference? Because I know the director of this movie worked on Shadow the Hedgehog the game.
Rule humanity.
When we're done, there won't be anything left to rule. That is dark.
Well, Shadow's emo. What do you expect?
Somebody better call Google Maps.
Shadow's in his My Chemical Romance phase.
Remember to listen to your heart. You're gonna make the right choice when it matters the most.
They gave him a gun.
One hedgehog to another. Who does your highlights?
Hold up. First he has the bike, and then they gave him the gun. Bro, they want the director wants people to know, like, yeah, I worked on Shadow the Hedgehog, and I'm proud of that shit.
Matters the most.
One hedgehog to another. Who does your highlights?
The more you talk, the harder I want to hit you.
This ends now.
Our destiny awaits.
Space Colony Arc. God
You were
damn.
right about one thing.
The
This
Eclipse
ends
Cannon.
Now.
Oh my god, that's so sick. It's coming out Christmas. What the hell? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What was that? But god damn, I'm so hyped for this movie. You have no clue. I don't care if I go alone. I'm gonna watch this movie in theaters. To show how hyped I am to watch this movie in theaters, the last movie I actually, the last movie I was actually like, I need to watch this movie in theaters was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That was like, god damn, how long? 7 years? God damn, Into the Spider-Verse came out 7 years ago? Oh my god, bro. Did Into the Spider-Verse really come out like 6, 7 years ago? Fucking Christ. But yeah, that was the last time I was like, I need to watch this movie in theaters. So this is gonna be a whole new experience for me. God damn, I'm so happy that this movie spawned this franchise. Because to think we might not have gotten this if they didn't redesign Sonic. To think because of that redesign, we now have this amazing trilogy, and I've heard that they're leaving it the ending open to introduce another character for Sonic the Hedgehog 4, because apparently they're going to do a Sonic the Hedgehog 4. That's what I've heard. I saw it on the internet. Obviously, grain of salt. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I've seen multiple times across the internet. So I've heard that they're going to make a Sonic the Hedgehog 4 and then introduce another character. Right. And if they do introduce another character, I think the obvious choice that I'll get that will truly, like, I think if they introduce another character into Sonic the Hedgehog 4, I think the only choice that will truly shake the Sonic fandom would be Silver. I think Silver would probably be the one that would shake the Sonic fandom, because like '06, Sonic '06 was like, it had so much potential, but it was just done so dirty. So I think Silver would be I think Silver would probably be the best choice. I think the most interesting one, right? To see people's reactions, to see people like kind of have like a reaction of who is this character, and be like, and at the same time be like, oh, this is hyped. And then for the people who actually know who that is, would be like, oh, okay, this is kind of hype, but I feel like it'd also be kind of controversial. But this is my personal opinion. I think an interesting choice would actually be Cosmo. And for those who don't know, Cosmo is the plant girl from Sonic X in the Metarex arc, right? I think the Metarex arc of Sonic X is truly underrated. Obviously it has its flaws, but I think it's really good. But yeah, that's my thoughts. I know I yap a lot, but like that's just goddamn, I'm hyped for this fucking movie.